Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Jeff Joliker, a realtor here in Central Maine. And today I want to do something a little different. I want to take a few minutes and reflect on what has genuinely been one of the most transformative years of my professional life. I stepped away from a role I had for years and aligned with eXp Realty. And today I want to tell you exactly why I did it, how the first year went, and why I couldn't be happy with my decision. Let's get into it. For those of you who don't know me, I've spent nearly half of my life in real estate, 25 years, including time as a designated broker running my own independent company right here in Central Maine. I love the work. I love this community. I love helping buyers find their happy place and helping sellers transition to their next journey. But I came to a hard truth, one that took some humility to accept. I wasn't keeping pace with the industry as it related to commission structures and social media marketing, which had become essential, and I was behind. And I was struggling to manage operations, serve clients, and maintain a life balance. So I made a decision to get back out into the field, working more directly with buyer and seller clients. Frankly, it's what I do best. I'll be honest, I heard a lot about eXp. I was very skeptical. The cloud-based model, no physical address, it felt unfamiliar, and some things seemed too good to be true. But the more I dug into it, the more I realized the hesitation wasn't based on real facts. It was based on fear of the unknown and my preconceived notions. Two things made the decision to join eXp a no-brainer for me. Number one, the coaching and community. I wanted and needed to grow my social media presence and knowledge, and eXp connected me with some of the top real estate marketing minds in North America. I'm now part of the Wolfpack Group led by Mike Sherrard. And when I sat in on my first mastermind call with this group, nearly 200 agents from across the continent, all sharing, all collaborating, I thought to myself, wow, this is massive value. Number two, the financial model. My wife and I need to really start planning for retirement. We've been talking about time freedom and money freedom. And when I compared eXp's model to the traditional brokerage world, it wasn't even close. A capped commission structure, revenue sharing, company stock awards, multiple income streams. It's honestly kind of an easy decision when you lay it all out. Now, let me share a little of what year one actually looked like in terms of production. There were two moments this year where I caught myself thinking, I really wish I had done this sooner. The first was sitting in on a mastermind call with Mike Sherrard in the Wolfpack Group. There were close to 200 agents on that call from Maine to California and even in Canada, openly sharing strategies, sharing wins and lessons learned. The energy was incredible. The generosity was incredible. That kind of collaboration doesn't always exist in the traditional brokerage world the same way. The second was my trip to eXpCon in Miami. It blew me away. Fast-paced, practical sessions, tangible takeaways, and an atmosphere that just buzzed with motivation and excitement. If you ever get the chance, go. Even if you're not an eXp agent, one can invite you as a guest. And a third thing I didn't expect, the community here. Week to week, we have regular meetings where agents share wins, get to know each other, and hold each other accountable. The relationships have been more meaningful than I anticipated. Honesty is more valuable than a highlight reel, so let's keep it real. The hardest thing for me this year, social media. I'm not a natural on camera. I've had to push through real discomfort, real fear of judgment, real self-consciousness, but somewhere along the way, I adopted a philosophy that the Wolfpack preaches for me. Done is better than perfect. My early videos, not great. I'll own that. But I kept going, and they're getting better and will continue to improve. And more importantly, I'm getting braver. That growth feels more significant to me than any production number. That being said, production was there. I personally closed nearly a transaction a week, a 69% increase over the previous 12 months. And the rest of the team saw a 125% increase in units closed from the previous 12 months. One of the questions I get from agents is, what about not having a physical office? And I get it. That was a concern for me too. Here's how I handled it. My wife and I purchased a building in Waterville. It will give eXp agents exposure and a place to collaborate in person, meet clients, and work. That decision was actually inspired by investment speakers within the eXp network. And honestly, it opened up a whole new dimension to what we're building. On the operational side, the cloud model is seamless. eXp spreads the support roles across specialists that a traditional DB typically handles alone. When you need compliance help, marketing guidance, tech support, you hop into eXp World and you get the right person at the right time. It's actually incredibly efficient. I also want to mention something most people don't know. eXp is the #1 transactional real estate company in the United States. And here in the Northeast, we're really just getting started. On the client side, I want to share something I'm really proud of building this year. I noticed that the most stressful transactions I see are dual transactions, people buying and selling at the same time. The timing pressure, the financial exposure, the risk of ending up without a place to live. So I created a blueprint to guide clients through exactly that. It includes a money map where we get real on numbers and 8 different path options, each ranked by leverage, risk, and timing. The goal is simple: protect my clients from making a decision they'll regret and protect them from ever being left without a safe landing spot. So what's next? My focus in 2026 is providing undeniable value to 3 groups of people: those navigating complex upsize or downsize transactions, and those looking to scale and grow their real estate business. I'll be doing that through a series of YouTube videos, 2 videos a week covering local living, market insights, and the buying and selling process in a way that's honest, practical, and actually useful. And any agent out there looking to improve their skills, more agent-directed videos will be in store for later in the year, so stay tuned. I'm fired up about the eXp model, and I'm truly excited to spread the word about the model to other agents. I'm not here to sell anyone anything, but I genuinely believe that agents owe it to themselves to understand what's out there. Whether you talk to me or do the research on your own, just look into it. I think you'll be glad you did. To every client who trusted me this year, thank you. That trust means everything. To the agents who have reached out, collaborated, and shared this journey, and whom I have been fortunate to work with, thank you. And to anyone watching this who is curious about what's possible in real estate, in business, and building something that gives you time and financial freedom and a retirement strategy, I hope this gave you something worth thinking about. I'm Jeff Joliker, serving Central Maine with eXp Realty. If you're buying, selling, relocating, or if you're an agent who wants to have a real conversation about what eXp could mean for you, reach out. I'd love to connect.